Oh, hey, Bangtime Pool. Nothing much is going on. I'm just sharing out my own live stream because yeah. Um, so I'm gonna try to do a live stream every single week, hopefully, and it's just kind of an idea that I had where I would tell poetry live in kind of like a concert style. Like I tell one or two poems, and then I take a small break to talk to you guys, and then a couple more poems, and basically that for I don't know about a half hour or an hour, depending on how well it goes. So very cool. Oh, thank you, thank you. So um, you can hear me, right? Only asking because I did try this one other time and didn't really work out so well. All right, cool, 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 cool. All right, fantastic. Let's lets me know that at least this one is it's gonna be a lot better than last time. And you know, let's just keep on that positive train. Oh, hey, Ian. Um, you're on mom's account, aren't you? Anyway, enough time has gone by. So let's just get right on it. So hopefully later on, my idea is to kind of let you guys. Yeah, Bank Time Pool. I am totally down to do the playlist push again. So my idea is, you know, hopefully later on, if this live stream ends up working, I'll let you guys vote on whatever poetry I put out here. But since this is the first of these live streams, um, I'm just gonna pick out a few poems that I've noticed have been kind of like the audience favorites, and I'm just gonna read them. All right, sounds good. Bank time pool. So first, from season one, we have Immortal Beauty. Beauty may be like life, ordinary, maybe temporary to the untrained. I used to think of strife, so I looked repeatedly at you and saw the unchanged. My demeanor ice, while my heart on fire, kept me conflicting with my desire. For if I could illustrate it, I would, and a single day would turn to every day. For if experience holds bleak existence, and if persistence turns to brief confidence, then my mind and heart could come together and do their part. For if the days continue changing, then my creativity unplugs and my skills will be draining. I know you'll be a fresh sight, even if my eyes are straining, because even if I feel pain, and my soul only sees rain, I know I'll feel serendipity in knowing time won't change your immortal beauty. Thank you. Up next is my personal favorite poem that I have ever written. It's called Goodnight. And funny story about this poem. Um, I wrote this right after a breakup, and I remember the exact day too, and exactly what led up to it. Um, so me and my girlfriend at the time had just broken up, and I had a lot of feelings. So of course I didn't want to treat it like how I usually treat breakups, because I usually don't take breakups very well. So I thought I have a lot of feelings, so I'm just gonna put them all out on a page. And I personally think it's my best. Tell me what you think. Watch it burn, watch it fall. We took our turn, went against it all, and lost it while committing the greatest crime of all. Let him sing, let the words ring, letting the pages burn his heart, 'cause they're filled with words from my heart, knowing none would compare to you, not mine and not art. No more sadness, going back it's madness, and only blue skies after storms allowed, only clear ways after the snow is plowed. We pushed a boulder that wouldn't stay, so now we're hoping these wings we've built will save the day. I hope our days set peacefully as the sun leaves our faces, because I know we're flying to different places. We fought so hard. It's time to rest. Good night. Thank you. Really? Bangtime Pool. Your wife loved it. That makes me really happy. It always makes me extremely happy to hear that people and enjoy my poetry, or when people say, "Wow, you're so good at this," because personally, I never really think that I'm good at it or one of the best. I just kind of consider myself to be somebody who has a lot of feelings, and poetry is just kind of a way that just allows me to just feel whatever I want to feel. Aw, it makes me happy to hear that, Bangtime Pool. Thank you, and thank you to Bangtime Pool's wife. So anyway, up next, a bit of a longer one for you folks, but it's one that's also very near and dear to both me and to a lot of you. I better have yeah. Anyway, up next is May 10th, 2014. May 10th, 2014. Not because Mother's Day was incredibly significant to me on that day, but um, I personally believe it was the final time that I was consistently happy before one of the worst periods of my life. So, up next, ladies and gentlemen, May 10th, 2014. I hope you enjoy it. It fades, it fades, but it's the end of an era. Life is really like a roller coaster. Left, right, up, down, and then it flips you over. It feels incredible when you go through it with me. And it was always lit, so I never had to ask for a wick. Please, see that I'm on top, then I feel unstopped. I've always jumped, skipped, and hopped because I love a lot. My friend's family, girlfriend, take their love and always return the sender, with interest, so I'm happy that this never has an end. The straps come off and we move on together, flying through each one like birds of a feather. 6 flags, I never had to worry about a seven. All this while I'm with my friends. Time stops and it feels like heaven. I'm obsessed, and though I don't know where the future and though I don't know the future, I certainly hope that I'll have people impressed. I'll laugh and I'll pass every test. And I'll keep the status quo. Won't you know? It will be the same. I never left. You know the name. The rides have stopped like a heart that means death. But I'm here. And you'll be here too, right? Well, I know that your attendance is clear. uh, hey, uh, I mean this. Between us, everything will be alright, right? I guess it faded, but this was the end. Thank you. Hey, Gaming. Thank you so much for stopping by. Um, it even just having the amount of people in here currently, it says I have four. Honestly, even if I just had one or two, it would still mean so much to me. So thank you guys so much. You guys are making this live stream so incredible for me. Well, moving on from the first season of my ongoing poetry series known as Poetically Yours, we're gonna move on to some of the fan favorites of season two, which isn't quite done yet, but I mean, it's been a fun ride. Thank you, Janae Gaming. I will. I know you're using mom's account, Ian. I see you, and I love you. Up next, we're going with one that I'm actually surprised a lot of people liked. It's called It Gets Quiet. So thank you. I hope you enjoy. It gets quiet. When you're out here in the day, you don't notice it. But ever since I let him go, it has grown to be this way, always. Quiet. I've just tried it and it worked. You're all just a blur. I kept my circles tight with no squares, and I've only kept diamonds to respect the trifecta: dedication, loyalty, respect. I no longer harbor anything towards all the trades can't have you back in my lair. I suspect you won't come back. I don't need to inspect. I don't need to keep track. I just walk down the aisle like I ain't seen you for a while, and it gets quiet. It gets quiet. Scared that I'll do to you 100 times, 'cause you won't survive, and you're barely alive. So walk away and let it stay quiet. As always, poetically yours, Javier Santamaria. Next up is one of my longer pieces called Friends That Now I've Left Behind. And oh, thank you, Ian. Up next is one of my longer pieces called Friends That Now I Have Left Behind. And if you ever read my descriptions, I will give little details about the poetry. For this one, this was actually inspired by a dream I had where I was at a party with a lot of people who were friends of mine in high school, a lot of which I'm no longer friends with. And during that dream, everything just kind of disappeared, like kind of in a flash. And after that, I just felt like I needed to write about it. So anyway, this is Friends That Now I've Left Behind. Hopefully you enjoy it. It was kind of sad, Ian, but more than that, it was liberating. Because people end up growing up. Sometimes sometimes people drift apart, and sometimes you just gotta accept it. Sometimes there isn't anything that you can do about it, and it can be sad. All loss is sad, but it's important to allow yourself to feel those feelings. Anyways, this is Friends, and for the first time in a while, I felt happy. It was a party, clothes and music that could freeze in time. Never crowd in the scene, the beautiful people, the bass booming, and the place about to blow up. It starts to drop, and we go up and down till it's enough. And all around, I hate this stuff. I hate you. You left me. So why am I forced to come back to leave you? Is it enough that I'll never be a part of something that you were a part of? I took a torch, and the first one started to disappear. I fell to my knees and I shed a tear, but no one even stared, like you ever cared. So I took the torch and I swung it first. I ran through the matches as it all burned, because now my feelings are sublime. They're all just friends I left behind. Bit by bit, it starts to fall, as now I have control of it all. I don't have to rely on time, because in my mind, I can finally leave you behind. Bit by bit, it starts to fall, and I miss the memories of you all. I can't help but wonder if you ever missed me. Wake me up and take me away from this place. These are just friends that now I've finally left behind. When I woke up, I saw you on the couch playing, and for the longest time, I felt like I had someone there. So I sat down without care, because even if it's just you, I finally feel like I'm a part of something. Poetically yours, Javier Santamaria. Now, one thing I always get asked is who the you at the end is, and gonna let you in on a little secret. It's my little brother. Yeah, I woke up and I saw him playing on the couch, and I just sat down with him, and I felt better because yeah, he's someone I see a lot. I see him pretty much every single day when I wake up, but even just seeing him just makes me feel like I'm a part of something that's really cool. Is this for my age? Yeah, I think so, Ian. I don't think anything that I have written is inappropriate for kids. So, yeah, Up next is one that I'm honestly surprised a lot of people liked. Only the Lost, part of Oversaturation Week. So, ladies and gentlemen, Only the Lost. It's the beginning of a new day, a true ray of light. Throughout the day and out of sight, everyone's together, those inside and those outside enjoying better weather. And I'm alone, fond of no soul or zone. I guess it's all a blur. The world and how it's all made in a stir. Footprints fade, all hints stay. And yet I'm a desperado in this modern desert's libido, doomed to walk alone even when I'm with you, glued to the premise when illusions revealed what's true. Don't bother jumping. You won't last when I'm scaling. I'm vertical in a world of horizontals. Simply put, only the good dine with their brothers, only the bad run from the others, only the lover sleeps with another, but only the lost walk alone. Poetically yours, Javier Santamaria. Alright. Sorry about that, folks. Funny enough, I often get told that I don't write a lot of happy stuff. And I didn't really realize it until I went back through and I kind of realized people are kind of right. I don't really write happy stuff too much. So, very recently I got a reason to write a lot of happy stuff. So, for those of you who are romantic in here, um, this is thank you, folks. Hope you enjoy this one. Curtains fall and the days continue under all the amazing venues. There's no sight I'd rather see than your smile shining on no other than me. You're radiant, and lately I'm just staring out the tallest places, and people expect me to smile as if I won the longest races. But with the halls I'm faced with, the longest phases, without you. Darling, if I could, just know I would. Uncertain times, it's by design, but it's so sublime. I do it all just to call you mine. For I'd give you the purest diamonds in the world, the greatest poem using my words, castles in the Hamptons protected by every kind of sword, and the latest kind of food that'll make you say, "Oh Lord." Darling, as I stand on the highest tower, in the nicest room, staring out for hours, I realize I could get it all for you, even the world. But the world will never be enough to let you know just how much you mean to me. Poetically Yours, Javier Santamaria. Hmm. Next up is a poem. Oh, by the way, this is soda. But anyway, next up is a poem that I initially was gonna put in my book, but I thought maybe it hits the point a little bit too well. Anyway, next up, Haven. Eucoruped. I what? Anyway, now I've been gone for a minute, but now I'm back with it. It's been lots of time within these thoughts of mine. I've overthought and thought until I feel sublime, but it hasn't happened. It never does. It may sadden, but not me because I no longer fear my demons. I have tea with them. For what is the cause to survive? I'd rather face the unseen, the unheard, and start to force me to have my eyes wide shut, candles out like my luck. Because when it's daytime, there's no haven. I have no reason to stay out until it's late. Then I wrap myself in the night, the temporary haven. I can be out of sight. Yours, Javier Santamaria. Ooh, I see that the lag is kind of real. I am glitching. Oh boy, that's not fun. I am glitching. That's not fun. Alright, it seems like I'm goodish now. Alright, it seems like I'm goodish now. First off, if you have joined me for this first live stream of mine, thank you all so much. It truly is the fact that at one point I had 4 people on this live stream. That means so much to me, more than you guys will ever know. So this upcoming next poem will be the last poem for our poetry set for tonight. But I mean, tell me what you guys think, and I'll keep coming back every single week, and I'll do this for another 30 minutes, maybe an hour. So, and speaking about time, our last poem of this set is Time. Hope you enjoy it, folks. We've gone through places, you and I. Some we've met with open doors, others as mysterious as time. How much has changed our sky? Limitless minutes, limitless possibilities of every floor. We grew, changed, were made better, and only put our trust in time. And in others we trusted. Most haven't seen. For the infinite number of me, for all the fun, for staying true. So before I go, I couldn't help but to let you know you were absolutely fantastic. When I was with you, it always felt like magic. So thanks for making my time worthwhile. Poetically yours, Javier Santamaria. Once again, thank you all for joining me on my first live stream. Hopefully, I'll get to see you all next time.